Hi and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction video for the 22nd episode of Season 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer called Becoming Part 2. You can check out the full reaction for this video on my new Patreon channel. Check out the link in the description below. Last time we saw a variety of flashbacks showing Angel being turned into a vampire and when the gypsies cursed him initially and when he first met Drusilla, and that we saw he also met or saw Buffy before she became the Slayer and he vowed to help her. A small tomb was found and was being examined in the local museum. Buffy and Willow found the disc that contained the curse that Jenny had created, and they began to prepare to cast it again on Angelus. Kendra turned up after her watcher informed her of a great evil rising in Sunnydale. Angelus and Drusilla took the tomb from the museum and revealed the demon inside. Once the sword is removed from its body, it will have the power to suck all humans into the demon dimension, which isn't good. Whilst the group were working on casting the curse again, Buffy went to meet Angelus to keep him busy, but it was actually a trap for her. And Drusilla turned up before the curse could be finished and broke Xander's arm, knocked a bookcase onto Willow, took Giles, and killed Kendra. So let's see what happens in this episode. I'm going to put any relevant trivia that I find over here, and at the end of the reaction I'll be discussing what happened and my thoughts about it. And I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1.
Freeze! Put your hands up.
Straight into it.
Get her out of here!
Wait, just see if he's okay, please.
At the very least they detain her, they put her in handcuffs. Finding her at the scene like that, over the body, you would detain her initially until they work out what's going on.
But I didn't do anything.
Why do I find that so very hard to believe?
In there. You know this girl.
Buffy Summers. If there's trouble, she's behind it.
Oh,
Troll, you have no idea.
Attitude problem, serious.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can...
oh!
Stop! Get out!
What? Oh!
Homicide suspect, female, blonde, approximately 16 years old. Suspect is very dangerous.
Okay, yes, she's a suspect, and she did assault a police officer, technically. Well, not technically, she did. And then she ran off. But she's also 16 years old. Are they allowed to shoot? And she was aiming for the head. It wasn't even like a body shot. I don't know about the legalities of that. Great. So on top of all of that, she's now a suspect for murder. I didn't pick up on it in the episode last time, but when they were taking Giles away, Drusilla said, "Let's get what we came for." So they specifically came for Giles. So I don't know why, but it must be him they wanted. Just sneaking in. Probably would have been better to tuck your hair under the hat as well. I mean, long blonde hair. It's not much of a disguise, really. It's not even disguising anything. She's still a young female with long blonde hair.
Xander.
Oh, how's his arm? It's not in plaster. Oh, it is in plaster.
Souvenir.
Oh.
The doctor said it was head trauma.
How is she? The doctor told me that.
Yeah.
Why would the doctor be telling her anything? She's not a relative or anything. She's just a random girl who's come up to her and asked how she's doing. Doctors don't give out information like that.
I ran. I think I made it through 3 counties before I realized nobody was chasing me. Not too brave. That's the
Sensible.
right thing to do.
Yeah.
Did Giles keep up with you?
Oh, they don't know. Imagine waking up and seeing the man who killed your partner in front of you.
The last time I tortured somebody, they didn't even have chainsaws.
Oh, it's a pretty horrific thought.
Performed rituals, said all the right phrases. blood on my hand, got nothing.
That's why they want Giles.
You know the ritual, you're pretty up on these things. You could probably tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Right. He's not going to help you.
Your daughter has a history of violence, doesn't she, Miss Summers? You call us, okay? She decides to stop by.
I was about to say, I can see from the police point of view, I mean, the way they're behaving, they obviously think she's a troubled teen who's, you know, no stranger to violence. And from their point of view, it's true. But we have seen, I don't know if he was the chief of police, but he's certainly a senior policeman, is well aware of, well, certainly of what's going on in Sunnydale. I can't remember if they know she's the Slayer. I don't think they mentioned that she's the Slayer, but they, that destroys my argument then. Yeah. So yeah, I can see that they would have negative opinions of Buffy at this stage, not knowing what we know. This makes sense.
Giles!
I don't think he's here.
Who are you?
Oh, that's that guy. Who is he?
I figured this for Angel's big day, but I thought he was here to stop Kafla, not to bring him forth.
So it sounds like he maybe has the same abilities that Drusilla has, just without the mental instability. He can sort of foresee things in the future. So he saw, I can't pronounce that name. He saw that demon coming about, but it sounds like the entire plan with Angel at the beginning was to he would actually be on the side of good and stop it from happening, which would probably mean that Drusilla and Spike would have been the ones to awaken the demon, because they would have been here anyway. Whatever happened with Angel, they would have been here, so that kind of makes sense. It's just that Angel is flipped. Quite a big thing for him not to see this guy. That's a pretty important detail, and he's actually the one who's bringing it about. Of course, there's the thing with foreseeing things. Maybe he didn't know the details, and the very fact that he brought Angel on board might have set things in motion to start with. And if he hadn't done that, then that demon might not. Then Angelus might not have become Angelus, and the demon might not have come in the first place. So it's kind of a full circle kind of thing.
What are you, just some immortal demon sent down to even the score between good and evil?
Good guess.
Don't know what that makes him.
The sword isn't enough. You gotta be ready. You gotta know how to use it.
Did sound like he had some information. She should have really stayed around for that.
Hold right there. Put your hands on your head.
She really needs to tuck her hair up into that hat. Oh.
Hello, cutie.
I'm back.
Hey! White flag error, quit.
You want to stop Angel? We're going to have to play this a bit differently.
He wants Angel gone, so he's trying to put like a truce to team up with Buffy to get rid of Angel. I'm surprised he'd ask that, to be honest. From what we've seen of him, from when he first arrived, the way he's been acting, I'm surprised he'd ask her to help him. That would be a big thing for him to do. I think he'd be too arrogant to ask for her help, but here we are.
The truth is, I like this world. You've got dog racing, Manchester United, and you've got people.
I was just about to say, if all the humans are gone, their food supply's gone. So, yeah, not great for vampires.
Billions of people walking around like Happy Meals with legs.
They've made, in the last episode as well, I can't remember what they said, but there's been a few analogies they've been making that they're really good.
Angel could pull it off. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester, bloody square, you know what I'm saying?
Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag.
I want Drew back. I want it like it was before he came back. The way she acts around him.
That's why he's doing it. He really does care for Drusilla, and he wants her back. He wants rid of Angel because there is something. Well, he's certainly becoming between them both. So he does feel so strongly about Drusilla. That's why he's asking for help, even though it's probably killing him inside, although he's already dead. So yeah, he did. When Buffy was locked in that basement with that vampire cult, she took Drusilla and hostage, and Spike immediately told everyone to stop. So again, I said then it showed his feelings for Drusilla, and I think this is showing them again. He really does love her. Are they capable of love? I mean, they're demons. Don't know. Angel had a soul, so he's capable of love. I assume that's the path they'd go down. But it does look like Spike loves Drusilla, so is that actually possible? Let me know in the comments. I'm not sure. Not sure.
The whole Earth may be sucked into hell, and you want my help because your girlfriend's a big hoe?
I can't fight them both alone, and neither can you.
True, she can't.
Talk.
Just let me kill this guy.
Let's get inside.
That's a brilliant conversation they've had. Him just saying, "Oh, let me just kill this guy," and just the whole thing was very well done.
I need you, Will. I mean, I'm gonna pass trig, you know?
It's alright, she's a teacher, she can change your grades.
I love you.
Well timed.
I'm here.
Well, in a lot of ways that's nice that Oz is the first person she asks for.
My head feels big.
Surprised you haven't got broken bones. Those bookcases, I mean the bookcase itself is heavy but full of books. That would have been a lot of weight.
How you holding up?
He has been torturing him.
Terrible things have happened. What were you doing?
What, your mum doesn't know?
Know what?
Oh. I firmly believe that her mother should know, but I don't know if now's the right time. Should have told her before all this. I suppose telling her would. Well, Spike Spike certainly shouldn't tell her. Bit of a tongue twister for me, anyway. I suppose it would be a way of explaining it, but would she believe her? And she hasn't really got the time to really do it properly. So, bad situation. Oh. Okay. Well, that settles the argument. Now you explain.
Buffy, what is going on?
That's a weird reaction, just seeing someone turn to dust. Something more screaming or shaking.
I'm a vampire slayer.
Like I said, they should have told her, but this is just the absolute worst time to do it. Which, obviously, for the TV show, is the best time to do it. But, plus, from the sounds of it, they're taking Spike inside. They're going to have to invite Spike into the house, which is going to be dangerous. I know that they can cast the spell to undo the invite, but not good to be inviting them into the house.
I'm awake, and I know my name, and who's president, and how many fingers.
What? How many fingers the president has?
It just wasn't meant to be. I know I'm never going to get him back the way he was. It just makes it easier.
Not sure I'd be happy leaving them together. Awkward.
Have we met?
You hit me with an axe one time. Remember? Get the hell away from my daughter.
There's to be some great lines in like this episode, the last one. That's the one where I think it's one of the first ones that he was in when he broke into the school on that parents' evening, and yes, he was attacking Buffy, and her mother was there with the axe and said, "Get away from my daughter." The way he acted it out, that was hilarious.
So, do you live here in town?
It just glosses over it.
You let me and Drew skip town. I help you kill Angel.
She killed Kendra.
Drew bagged a Slayer? She didn't tell me. Good for her.
Oh, not the right audience.
If Giles dies, she dies. It's just fate, Mom. I'm the Slayer. Accept it.
Oh, that's a bit off, just saying I'm the Slayer, accept it. It hit her with a lot of information all at once. If she, by the looks of it, she hasn't really explained it properly yet.
You don't get to just dump something like this on me and pretend it's nothing.
I agree.
I am your mother, and you will make time to explain yourself.
Should have done this earlier.
Open your eyes, Mom. What do you think has been going on for the past 2 years?
That's true as well.
But I have to save the world. Again.
No, this is insane. Buffy, you need help.
I'm not crazy.
Another good speech.
I am not letting you out of this house.
You can't stop me.
No, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can. You walk out of this house, don't even think about coming back.
She regrets saying that. Said in anger. So, none of her friends are around her. Giles is being tortured. She's basically going to kill her ex-boyfriend, and her mother's just chucked her out the house. Yeah, things are pretty bad. But yeah, should have had that conversation a long time ago. And her mother was right. She didn't have the right to throw that all at her and expect her to just be okay with it. That's not something that you're okay with. That was well acted, and really good lines.
Try what?
The curse. We never got to finish it. I'm okay.
No, you're not.
Sander, go to Buffy. Tell her what we're doing. Maybe she can stall.
Just tell me what I need to know.
He won't.
All right. Someone get the chainsaw.
Now, don't let's lose our temper.
Keep out of it, sit and spin.
I don't fancy spending the next month trying to get librarian out of the carpet.
So he's trying to do everything he can now to save Giles, because he knows if Giles dies, when Buffy turns up, she'll kill Drusilla. So, yeah. That was an interesting shot when she walked in then. She could easily have just gone under the tape. It's just, but she ripped it out the way. It's like nothing's stopping her. She's on a mission kind of thing. So that was an interesting way of doing it. The chalk outline of Kendra.
You're expelled.
Oh. Another thing that's she's now lost.
Tell the mayor I have good news.
So the mayor was mentioned a couple of episodes ago, and he looked scared about the mayor. Good news. Why would expelling Buffy be good news? And that kind of implies he does know who she is. Which means he's been looking for a reason to get rid of her. So he thinks it's good news that she's now gone, and the mayor thinks it's good news, so the mayor's a bad guy. Okay. Yeah. That's how I read it anyway. God, he looks awful.
Look at me.
So she's using her sight to try and get him to tell her what they need to do.
See with your heart.
Oh. That's so messed up.
Tell me what to do.
He's gonna tell her.
His blood. He mustn't.
So he used someone else's blood, but it actually needs to be Angel's blood.
Of course, the blood on my hands must be my own. I am the key that will open up the door.
Drusilla?
She's still kissing him. She was way too into that. He just realised.
His blood will open the door to hell. The Kafla opens his big mouth, creates a vortex. Then only Angel's blood will close it.
So it's specifically Angel, no one else.
Willow, she told me to tell you. Kick his ass.
He's not going to tell her that they're working on the spell. That's a bit of a git thing to do. So before, they were casting the spell and she was going to fight Angel, but she probably would have had a bit of reservation in the back of her mind because she was hoping that the spell would work. Now she thinks it's all on her, it's all or nothing. She'll be out to kill Angelus. He's not telling her that they're working on the spell because he knows that as well. She would have held back. He wants him dead. Xander wants Angel and Angelus dead. He doesn't have the right to do that, to hold that information from her.
Did I mention I didn't take Latin?
You don't have to understand it, you just have to say it.
Yeah, but some Latin words are difficult. I was listening to Giles say it in the last episode, and it's difficult to speak Latin, even just reading it.
You will be free.
She better be quick, and she is.
Hello, lover.
Throw his words back at him.
You're playing some deep odds here. Do you really think you can take us all on?
No, I don't.
Aha! Surprise! Ooh, blimey. Whoa, he's really laying into him. Oh no. Oh, he can't do that with that hand. It's broken. I'll punch with it. No. Oh.
Doesn't mean I won't.
That feels really wrong to laugh at that, but
Spirits of the interregnum I call.
Inside my head, make me see things I want.
Then why would they make you see me?
All right, let's go.
That's a really good point. If it was Buffy, that might be different, but yeah, Xander. Oh wow, they really are fighting. Oh. Can a sword, if you stab a vampire in the heart with a sword, is that the same as a stake? He's really putting his strength into it, you can see from the way he's doing it.
I can't.
She's too weak to do it.
To implore you on.
Oh.
Is this a good thing?
Yeah.
Lord.
Like she's sort of channeling. Don't know what though.
Sorry, baby. Wish there was another way.
I think the intention was then that he was kind of cutting off her oxygen supply to knock her out. He sort of had his arm around her neck and she kind of then fainted. They don't breathe though, do they? Is that just another one of the things I need to ignore and let it go? Are you going to help?
God, he's gonna kill her.
There's been some really funny ones. Yeah, he's got Drusilla and he's taken her away. That's what he cares about.
Take all that away, and what's left?
Me.
She's the Slayer. She doesn't need everything else. God, it would be really dangerous for them to drive though. They still get sunlight coming through. They're going to get burnt driving. He really does care for her. Has it worked?
Buffy,
That's a yes. Is it?
what's going on? You're hurt.
He doesn't remember any of it.
I feel like I haven't seen you in months. God, everything's so muddled.
When we saw him initially lose his soul in that flashback, he didn't seem to remember stuff then. I think the gypsy guy said to him, it'll come back to you in time, so it's obviously a short-term memory loss thing. But it's already opened.
What's happening?
Don't worry about it.
It takes the blood to open it, but blood to close it.
I love you.
Oh God. I know what's going to happen. That's the last thing she had to lose. She was all geared up to kill Angelus. She could do that. But she had to kill Angel to close it. Wow, she has lost everything. Such a good twist. Horrifying, but good twist. That's good writing. Wow. And good acting again.
Buffy?
She left home, so she feels that she's lost everything, and her mother kicked her out. And I don't. She didn't mean it. It was said in anger. You could see that at the end. Then, but so she's taking all her stuff and she's leaving. Where's she gonna go?
We went back to the mansion. It was empty. The catheter was dormant.
Well, maybe it wasn't in time. Maybe she had to kill him before the cure could work.
Yeah, don't you seem happy about it?
Or maybe Angel was saved and they want to be alone together.
He's not owning up to it though.
She'll be here in a while.
They don't know she's been expelled. They don't know she's not. They don't know she's alive. She could be dead somewhere. I'm assuming she's not speaking to them because she can't face telling them what's happened, what she did. Yeah, she's... Where's she gonna go? Her dad's? That's a good way to end it. Ah. can't even begin to imagine what would be going through her head. She fell in love with a guy. He turns evil, as you do. She spends all that time building up the courage and strength to be able to kill the evil guy. And she finally gets there, and then her love comes back, and she has to kill him. And he didn't remember what happened. So it's kind of a look on his face as well. He was looking at her as if to say, why have you done this to me? And she saw that in his face as well. I mean, it was horrifying all round. Such a weird couple of episodes. It was so... not weird. Well done episodes. Because they were interlaced with such tragedy at the end. Well, and with Giles being tortured and the attack, Kendra dying, which was kind of... She didn't have that big a role, did she, really? In this one, she was not in this one, in the previous episode, it was kind of glossed over very quickly that she died. But then also the comedy as well. There were some really funny bits. And I'm sure it was all on purpose to take you on that ride between the humour, that pier, down to the depths of despair. And it worked. It feels exhausting having watched that. Emotionally exhausting. I don't know where she's going. On a bus somewhere. I can only think her dad's. I don't know where else she would go. But she feels like she's lost everything. I mean, her mother threw her out. Schools expelled her. She not only lost her love, she had to kill him. She does still have her friends, so there's that. But yeah, so she's leaving. Wow. Really good 2 episodes to end on. It all built up to what we saw. It was, again, very well done. I feel really down. Well, I do, but, and obviously this is where it's the problem of watching a show, an older show, in hindsight. I know that there's a show Angel. I assume he comes back, which is a bit annoying. Although I suppose it might be set in a different period. I don't know when it's set. Nah, okay. Don't tell me anything. Yeah, I don't know any. I just know there's a show, and I know he's in it, but I don't know when it's set or anything. So it's possible it still could all work out. I don't know if he's dead or not, but well, this is the end of the season. I'm not doing what I normally do, which is the bar chart race, to show how much character's been in there, just because I can't. It's so time consuming to do it, and I say it was my own fault. I started doing it, but I physically don't have the time to do it. But I will do a wrap-up video for next week. And I've also got a few ideas, some other things as well, so I might do a few other bits and pieces as well for next week, if I can get it done in time. So I'm sure you all will, but let me know what you thought of this one in the comments below, and I shall see you for the next episode. Be seeing you.